Hello, clinicians, and welcome to This is Private Practice for the 30th of May. 30th of May. Am I the only one who's wondering where February went? Phew. Oh my goodness. Well, it is the hump day of the week, isn't it? Certainly feels like it for me too. Not quite as energetic as I was yesterday, but I'm here and I'm looking forward to sharing with you my day. So I got to spend some time working on my book today, which was pretty darn fantastic. So I have now finished what is currently known as chapter 5, and I'm looking forward to starting chapter 6 next week. So I got that done. That feels so good. And to be honest, I did not feel like working on my book this morning. I did not feel like working on it at all. I piss-farted about. Sorry if there are any children watching, to find lots of other things to do, and then just went, no, I'm going to feel so much better if I actually do the thing that I said I was going to do. So I'm pretty excited about that and feel great about it. Hey, Deli, my sister's on the call, which makes me feel so warm and snuggly on the inside. Thank you. I think there's somebody else watching too, but I can't actually see who you are. So hello, whoever you are, welcome. Then I was on a long drive to the southwest of Sydney, where I got to visit with a young man with a brain injury, and we finished the review of his fatigue management program. And I feel it's one of those days where you have an opportunity to work with a client and you just like, oh my God, this is what I was born to do. The driving bit, I didn't enjoy that so much. So I got really irritated and frustrated. So I made lots of calls and played on Marco Polo with Nicola. Hello, Nicola. I know I'm Marco Polo now. But listening to this young man who I haven't seen for 6 weeks, and I was thinking, wow, how are we going to integrate the learnings that we started nearly 3 months ago for somebody who struggles with memory and concentration and retention? So this where the program is so freaking powerful, because you integrate and implement from day one. He has made so many changes to his life, and he is vibrant and he sits upright and he is empowered and he's advocating for himself. And I just walked away going, crap, this program is so powerful. It really does change lives in a very short period of time. And it's given all his other treatment providers a context now to help him work forward. And he turned up today and he goes, I've made some decisions. And I'm like, wow, because one of his goals was I'd like to be able to make decisions more quickly. He goes, these are the decisions I've made. This is how I want to do my life. This is what I want my life to look like. And I must admit, I had to work really hard not to tear up in front of him, because when I met this young man, he was like, I can't do anything. I'm stupid. My family hate me. He works 3 jobs, by the way, and he's 21. And it's just, I get so excited when I see people making those sorts of gains and those sorts of changes. Hey, Scylla. Hey, Jason. Nice to have you on the call today. So I finished with that client. I get to write up a brief report because, yay, no more long report required. And I get to send him off and go and live his life and get supported in the ways that he knows he needs to be supported. There is nothing more fulfilling than doing the work you know you're born to do. I get so excited. Last night after I finished this call, I hung around for another couple of hours and got to do a consult call with a couple of therapists out of Sydney who were talking about wanting to start their own private practice here. And they came prepared and with really good questions and some concerns about, how does this work and how do we make it work? And nobody's ever taught us how to run a business. Do we need to learn that? Which the answer is yes. But we got so excited, and so there's so many opportunities for them. And I was, doing my normal coach thing, which was pulling them back and reining them in and going, yep, that's a great vision. And I just want to know what action you're going to take from now and what action you're going to take from now. And they've just been back in touch with me this afternoon saying we're so inspired and encouraged. It was feeling like this thing that we were going to do was insurmountable. We didn't know how to start. Everybody feels like that in the beginning, like seriously. But now we feel like we've got a way forward. And again, I left that call going, this is what I'm born to do. This is what I'm supposed to do. And I've been writing about it in my book. That's the chapter I've been writing about at the moment. So it's so nice to know that I am living that and walking my talk and making sure that I'm looking after myself so that I can look after my clients, so that the clients that I'm not a good fit for can go and work with someone else who is a good fit for them. And so we can all be good and all be healthy and all get the treatment, the services that we need. Kind of sounds like a utopia, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make that happen because I think it needs to happen. Hey, Carol, it's nice to have you on the call today. So my question to you is, what is the work you do that lights you up? Now, you've just watched me be really enthusiastic, and I'm really tired, let me assure you, really enthusiastic about this young man today. So that obviously lights me up. And if we did an ideal client exercise, he wouldn't fit in it. But that work still lights me up. Seeing somebody transform like that lights me up. Seeing somebody take personal responsibility for themselves lights me up. Seeing people take information that I've given them and implement and make change happen lights me up. That's what lights me up. And look at what it does to your energy. And I can assure you that if you're doing that work, it translates into your bottom line. If you go chasing the dollars, it doesn't work. If you go chasing the service and where you can be most service, then the dollars will follow. Don't test me in this and show you that I am correct. So what I'd love to know from you, drop me a comment on this video today. What lights you up? So Carol, we know that transformation lights you up because you're the transformation catalyst. Maybe, maybe not. Just tried that on for size. Nicola loves working with people and getting in their heads and mushing around and pulling out the goodness, and she's very, very good at that. Jason, what lights you up? What makes you super excited? Scylla, you want to chime in here? I think, Scylla, you're really big on making the world a better place. That's what I see from your Instagram. So what lights you up? Because we need to be doing more of what lights us up. Now, you know that you still have to do the stuff you don't like, right? You know that. There will still be taxes to pay, fuel to put in the car. There is still some stuff that we have to do, but we need to be doing more of the stuff we like. I call it the curse of competence. Don't know if you're like me, but I seem to be good at a lot of things, especially when it comes to my clinical skill set. So I think I have to do all of the things for all of the people all of the time. That is an awesome way to burn out, to feel devalued, and to get really, really tired. So I hereby give you permission to no longer do all of the things all of the time for all of the people, despite how good you are at them. And I've just noticed that my husband has joined this call, so I know that this is going to come back to have a further discussion with me. Now, Tamara, may I just say, after following Nicola and now stalking this Joe, I keep hearing about, I feel like I found the people who are doing what they were born to do. And he's not only inspiring, but I sense I'm at the beginning of oh my gosh. Okay, well, we may have had tears for the second time today. You are welcome to be on any of these live calls, Tamara. It is lovely to have you here. And thank you for your super, super encouragement, because when we get to hear things like that, then we know that we're doing the right thing and we're serving the right people at the right time. And I know that Nicola is going to be, well, she's doing lots of love hearts all over the place now. Gosh, Scylla, growth lights you up. Yes, seeing people grow, watching you grow. It's been awesome to watch you grow even from afar. And Jason, showing business owners how to build better lives. Business owners growing a life. You should probably meet my husband. How to grow and run a business efficiently, profitably, so they can get their life back. Yes, please. Oh my gosh. Yes, we have one life. We have 24 hours in a day, 7 days in a week. Let's use them efficiently and effectively. How about we do that? So how about we start by doing the things we love to do as opposed to the things we're just good at? Thank you, Carol. I appreciate your encouragement of Tamara there as well. Awesome. Well, fabulous people, I get to go and do something that's not my favorite thing now, but it leads to a favorite thing, which is I get to go and fill out forms for a mortgage broker so that we could potentially buy another property, because that's kind of fun. So I'm going to get over the fact that I hate filling out forms and trying to find pieces of paper, and I'm just going to focus on the outcome. This is Private Practice. I look forward to talking to you again later this week.